If I were to give this comment a title, I would call it Another Way. You'll understand why in about 3 minutes. It's just a few hours after the election of Pope Francis. Over the last few days, media and even Catholic commentators have been totally occupied with speculation and debate about what the Church needs or who it might be, and what the qualities of each of the perceived possible candidates are. And of course everything was quite expected. The speculation was quite expected. The cardinals celebrating the Mass and going into conclave, we knew that would happen. We knew that there would be smoke, perhaps black first, and then after a day or two there would be white smoke, and that happened. We knew then that the attention would turn from the chimney to the loggia, the balcony above the doors of St. Peter, and that happened. We knew that a cardinal would come out and announce we have a new pope, and that happened too. But then everything changed, because the announcement was not a name many people were familiar with. An Argentinian cardinal, unexpected. A man in his mid-70s, quite unexpected. A Jesuit, very unexpected. A man who was unwell in his youth, who only has one lung. That's unexpected. A man who doesn't have many contacts on Twitter or Facebook, that too was unexpected. And so Pope Francis, a man that doesn't even need a number with his name because he is the first, Pope Francis appears on the balcony and speaks to us. From that moment, everything changes. What we've seen here is that the Holy Spirit has another way. The Holy Spirit works in ways that we could never imagine or expect, to give us not what we might say we want, not our obvious desire, but to give us what we need. And that's my confidence today, that the Holy Spirit has worked powerfully through the cardinals as they have gathered to give us not the Pope we might have wanted or said was the most likely, but the Pope we need. Pope Francis is also showing us another way. We would never have expected that the Pope, who only 6 months ago accused the Curia of being hypocrites, to use his words, being hypocritic for forgetting that Jesus Christ bathed lepers and ate with prostitutes. This was his words just 6 months ago to church officials. And today he reminds us that the church is about relationship with Jesus Christ. To finish this clip with his words. In our region there are priests, he says, who don't baptize the children of single mothers because they weren't conceived in the sanctity of marriage. These are today's hypocrites, those who clericalize the church, those who separate the people of God from salvation. And this poor girl who, rather than returning the child to sender, has the courage to carry it into the world, must wander from parish to parish so that it's baptized. Then, the cardinal as he was 6 months ago, Pope Francis goes on to say, Jesus teaches us another way. Go out and share your testimony. Go out and interact with your brothers and sisters. Go out and share. Go out and ask. Become the Word in body as well as spirit.